I'm back. Turns out you guys just want to see suffering, and I'm here to provide it. So, we're just jumped into Nightmare. I have been spending the last few hours in Act 5 Normal, going through trying to get some levels before I got into Nightmare, and ideally I wanted to get up to about level 40, but the experience was just not as great as I wanted it to be. So I'm currently level 36, and I got up to here and I just had enough. So we're just going to leave it where this is at level 36 so far. Our skill tree is looking like this. I've got 4 points into lower resist because that's going to be the main thing that I'm using moving forwards. I have a maxed out poison dagger and I'm starting to work on the synergies. I have a single point into bone armor, but I have gone back to this to try and get some more in my bone armor. And I have a 1 point into these golem mastery things over here and a 2 points into clay golem. The main problem I'm finding is because the weapon itself isn't really doing any damage, I'm relying basically wholly and solely on the poison dagger, so I need these skills to be doing a whole lot of damage. But then also, when I'm doing this, I'm not putting anything in my survivability so that their bone armor is becoming really low. Obviously, if I'm punching up the damage here, I'm neglecting putting things in lower resist, and while I'm working on this damage, my golem's really weak, so then he dies all the time. It's like you can only pick one area to work on, and you're spread between all three here, and there's just not enough skill points to go around to do what I need to do. So I'm just working with what I've got. I'm probably only going to put 1 or 2 more levels into this, and then I'm going to leave it. And I'll continue working up through the synergies here, and then I'm going to work on my survivability for later on, which is going to be my golem and my bone armor. So I'm going to prioritize those coming up very shortly after a few more levels. In terms of our gear, I'm currently wearing a 3-piece Cathan set, which is giving me some res, because my resistances were not great when I had the stealth. When I had the stealth on, I was like 15 and 24. So it's better. It's still not awesome, but it's better. I actually have a really, really good tower map, so I'm going to run this a few times because not only is the experience really good, but I'm also chasing a shale rune. Whoa, chill, 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 chill. Chill, chill. Digs. And, it'll be good for chaos. So after many, many contest runs, I finally got a shale, so I can do this, and I can get rid of this terrible reserved head that I've been carrying around. So now I have a rhyme. Oh. Oh. I think that's the first death of the run. I just got too greedy. Nice. Alright, I wanted to see how I went with no crushing blow. And obviously, it didn't go great. So, I think for bosses from now on, I am going to have to try and use some crushing blow to get them down, because that wasn't real fun. So I'm going to grab a pair of gloves, because I do have 1 perfect ruby, so I can do this once. So once again, we've got to sort of hope that we get a good roll. Let me see how we go. Attack rating's nice. Crushing blow is awful. So, not great. Insight base. Okay. Ral. Here. Oh, we got a 17. 6 critical strike. This is a good roll. 241 attack rating. Nice.
Put that to good use. Put that to good use.
Oh, that's huge. Very quickly, I'm about to jump into Duriel, so I've changed my gloves to some crushing blow gloves. They're not very good, but it's the best that I've got, so that 5% is just going to help try and chunk his life down a little bit, and we're going to see how we go. I am anticipating every fight from now until the end of the game to be miserable. Actually doing better than I thought we would, but it's probably time to retreat. Okay. Really wants us to start using a wand. So I'm about to go do Nightmare Forge. I'm hoping for either a Lem rune for a Treachery, which I will wear, not the Mercenary, or an rune, because if I get myself another rune, then I could make a Bone Armor. So they're the two things that I'm hoping for. So fingers crossed we can get one of those. All right, so I've lured the big man himself out, and we're doing the stab. Runaway technique here. Oh. Nothing too crazy there. So fingers crossed we can get either a Lem or an Okay. See what we get here. Oh. No treachery for us. Alright, so it's time for the most dreaded part of the run for me, which is going to be Chaos Sanctuary. So once again, this is going to be really, really slow. It's going to be basically drawing out a few mobs at a time, isolating, creating gaps, a whole lot of tactics like that to get through this. So fingers crossed we can get through it okay. So as you can see, in most groups we're performing okay, but when we get the Venom Lords who are immune to poison, I have to do the lower res, which breaks it, and then it's really slow going, and in most cases I have to rely on Ellie to get the job done on those guys. So Ellie has taken a nosedive in the dirt. We're just going to grab her back, but it's the only problem so far is the Venom Lords, but I've been using Ellie for those, just so you know how we're getting past those. Kill Desace here, and worry about the others. So it hasn't been awful so far, but the Infector fight I'm not looking forward to. I think the Infector fight is going to be the biggest test that we have. We also have a gem shrine here, so I could probably up a Flawless Ruby and have another roll for some blood gloves. Try and get some better crushing blow for Diablo fight. Might actually do that. Might do that now. Grab our root. Right, let's see how we go. 10 IAS, 10 crushing blow, life. Heaps better. So we are going to give up a little bit of attack rating, but we're doubling our crushing blow. Right, so I'm about to hit this. I'm hoping Infector goes there, and then I can get Ellie to take out a few. Right, so the tactic is I am amping, and Ellie is killing. And it's working great. Oh. Alright. We did good, but they finally got around, so... Got Infector left. Nice. That was so much easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought that was going to be a bit of a nightmare. But... Well, I never in a million years thought I would say this, but I think I'm coming around to this build. Right, now that I've got this waypoint, I might head back and get some head from Anya. So grab some head from Anya here.
You have thanked me.
And she's given us a +3 to Decrepify. All res 5. So it doesn't really help us. So I've reached the Ancients, and I don't normally do this, but I'm going to... I'm gonna dump a bunch of potions on the ground. Just because I don't want to get caught out again. Just, Alright. See how we go. Alright, first one down. Golem can take care of old mate. I won't need them to separate. Damn it. One to go. That also was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Filled up with all these potions for nothing. Alright, throne room's clear, so we're up to the waves. So we're gonna See if the lower res breaks him. Doesn't. Did Ellie? Come on. Nice job. Yeah. Oh, actually killed them all. Nightmare Bale Gidbinn run. Look at that crushing blow. Oh, another crushing blow. I wish all my Bale fights went like that because that was so easy. No issues at all. And so Nightmare was significantly easier than normal. So currently this Poison Dagger is maxed out, and I've maxed out one synergy as well. So we're at level 20 Poison Dagger and a level 5 lower resist. Obviously using the Gidbinn, I'm still using this 3-piece Cathans. The Crushing Blow gloves. I found a blade buckle and some other gear like this, still using the rhyme. And I found this amulet along the way. It's giving a little bit of a buff to our clay golem as well, which is nice. Hero of the day is actually this insight, which we made in Act 2, which has kind of carried us a little bit, which made this nightmare run a little bit easier. I did find a Twitch throw, which is on our Merc as well as this circlet, which is just giving a little bit of lifesteal per hit. So we're going to jump into Hell now straight away, and we're going to continue on. Hell is going to be a lot harder than this. I'm not going to level up because this playthrough has been quite slow. Even though it hasn't been hard, it's been slow. And because it's been slow, we are leveling quite well. So we're level 56, we're nearly level 57, and that's perfectly fine for me to take this into Hell. So we're going to jump straight over.